Even though Frostblaze Dragon was introduced into the game a while back, many players still have questions on just how exactly do you use this unit. I've done quite a bit of experimenting with the legendary unit, and although it can't be used in all builds, if used properly can prove to be very effective. Here are the 3 main ways to use Frostblaze Dragon, aka Wall Dragon. The first and probably best use of Frostblaze Dragon would be to block off a section of the board to make it so the enemy units have to jump into the area in order to attack your units. In this smaller area, you get to hit your opponents with all your big area of effect damage. Units like Dark Spirit, Storm Shaman, Devastator, Tortilla Elder, and even units that are equipped with cleave items all work well in small areas where they can hit most of the enemy team at the same time. It can be a bit tricky to properly position since Frostblaze only spawns the wall to the right of him. You want to make it so your units aren't the ones jumping over the wall first. I found a good position when playing mage is a clump in the bottom left corner with Frostblaze on the outside right. I have tried to do the strategy on the right side of the board, but it is a bit more RNG as your dragon starts on the wrong side, so it could end up working or be worse depending on your opponent's team. It's important to know items like Orb of Refresh can synergize really well with this strategy. Another great use of Frostblaze Dragon is to disrupt your opponent's positioning. Your opponent works so hard to place their units in the perfect spot before the round just to have you mess it all up at the start of the fight. Not only does it put their units in a different position, it slows them down as well, creating a small advantage in the fight. To position to accomplish this, you want to place Wall Dragon where the wall would spawn closer to your opponent's back line than your own back line. That way, in most cases, your opponent's units will have to jump over the wall first because they are closer to it. This can cause important backline units to be out of position and get destroyed in the team fight. The third way to use Wall Dragon ties a bit into the first one, but can be a little harder to consistently pull off. It is to create a barrier to protect your back line so the enemy units are forced to attack your front line first. If you leave no open spaces next to the wall, enemy units have a hard time attacking your important units. There are ways for your opponent to counter this strategy though. The small area could work against you if the enemy team has more upgraded AoEs than you. Being locked in with an enemy 2-star Devastator can almost be a death sentence for your entire team, so this unit doesn't work in every situation. The wall strategy is really only relevant in comps that can utilize the dragon synergy, so the wall is at the beginning of the fight. Comps like Dragon Mage and Dragon Hunter can benefit from the wall as long as you have a unit like Devastator or Dark Spirit to really take advantage. I hope that helped you understand Wall Dragon a bit better. Let me know in the comments of any builds you've tried with dragons. That's it for this guide, and I'll see you all next time.